If you want to take hold of the future, you want to walk towards the future, you must act on what you hear. Act on what you hear. And two, you must connect with God at every stage of your life. You must seal it up with a covenant. Your plan to succeed. There is no success outside of God. A glorious future is part of your redemption package. That's God's plan for you. But not everybody experiences what God has in stock for them. It's a plan. It's a promise. But not everybody gets it. If you are going to get what God has in mind for you, there are certain things you need to do. You must act on what God says. Act on things you hear. God told Abraham, I have a glorious future for you. I'm going to give you a land that, wow, full of milk and honey. God gave him a promise. But Abraham had to act, isn't he? If he didn't take the first step and leave, he would never get what God promised for him. So acting on what you hear is key to success. And one of the things that Abraham did, he never forgot that it is God that gave the promise. The scripture told us that when he got to Canaan, the first thing he did was to erect an altar. Erect an altar. Even after he moved forward, he erected an altar. You know, covenant with God is so important. That's why tonight you are going to take a covenant based on what you have heard. But you must know that you cannot succeed without acting on what you have heard. What are three things you have heard tonight that will help you to step into the future? Three important things. There are many, but there are only three you have heard this night. What's the first one? It says you should increase your value. Become a better person. Add something to your life so that you are useful to people, so that you are useful to yourself, you are useful to the society. Increase your value. Increase your value. When you are more important than when you have added to yourself things that make you more important. Knowledge, skill, character. Those are things that increase your value. When your character, when you are better in behavior than before, people respect you more. People can trust you more. Is somebody hearing me tonight? Increase your value. It's not the hearer only, but the hearer and doer of the word. And you are going to act on this one. What's the second thing that you had? Said, take control of the future by doing something. By what? By becoming a planner. By planning. Give yourself to planning. You control things with planning. Don't just jump at something. Don't just follow a friend because he say, oh boy, what do they do? Maybe go see this person. Is it part of the plan? Is it part of the reason why some people their life is derailed is because everything they jump into it without planning. Planning means thinking ahead. That's what planning is, thinking ahead. Sit down, think. Anybody that wants to be must first sit down and plan. I have 10,000. It must last me to the end of the month. So I'm not going to buy that shoe because if I buy it, I won't have money to eat. Planning. With plan, you control things. You control your life, you control tomorrow. What's the third thing that we are told tonight? Take control of your time. Of your time. Take control of your time. Actually, your time is your life. Your time. Your time is your life. The time you spend every day, your life is reducing. I hope you know that. Your time is your life. If you don't control and manage your time, then you are not controlling and managing your life. Before you know it, your life is gone. When you waste time, what are you wasting? Your life. When you waste your time, you waste your life. So you must quickly be in charge of your time. When you should be studying, you are studying. When you should be reading, you are reading. When you should be praying, you are praying. When you should be, acquiring skill, you are acquiring skill. Don't allow your time to be wasted, because when you waste your time, it's your life.